Where does the blood sugar come from? Well, when it comes to the foods we eat, categorically, it comes from the carbohydrate. Because carbohydrate, hydrogen, breaks down to glucose, whether it's complex, whether it's simple, whether it's whole, whether it's real, whether it's moral, whether it's blessed, whether it's ancient, whether it's Photoshop worthy on the Instagram post. Okay, even vegetarians and vegans struggle with this because they have a carbohydrated, lopsided diet. So they're going to have a lot of blood sugar going on with a lot of insulin release, and amen, there's the fat accumulation. Have we ever seen a vegetarian, lovely person struggling? I met this one woman recently down here on the beach, and she struggles. I'm talking struggles with body weight. And we sat next to each other at an event. And I ordered my lunch and she ordered her lunch. And she looked at me and she says, I don't eat anything with eyes. And inside my brain said, yeah, obviously you don't. Because this woman has this going on big time and she has no idea the connecting of the dots. But here's the crazy thing. We think that it's just the carbohydrate. And protein also. When we consume more protein than our body needs for repair and fortification at the time, your body converts it to glucose, okay? So it can also act like a carbohydrate. Have you ever heard someone say that protein is a conditional carb? That's confusing, isn't it? But what they're saying is that it can behave just as a carbohydrate would behave in your body because protein, gluconeogenesis, can be converted to glucose. You mean protein becomes blood sugar? Yeah, unfortunately, protein also becomes blood sugar. Sounds like we're up a creek, but I'm telling you, we're not. Your body can handle way more than it sounds. But here's the thing. Remember I just said protein can be converted to glucose? Well, carbohydrate as a food category is actually, you ready? It's non-essential. Protein is essential. Your body can't make amino acids all by itself. You got to eat them. Fat is an essential macronutrient. Your body cannot create all the fatty acids it needs to fortify and to survive. Your brain is 60% fat. Proteins hold together your entire body. Fat makes 60% of your cell membrane. But carbohydrate is only fuel. It's only used for fuel. Okay? And carbohydrate being a non-essential macronutrient, and yet we're told by dietitians and nutritionists to eat a carbohydrate lopsided diet. This is why we have an epidemic, or as Dr. Pata says, a pandemic of, he calls it, metabolic systemic inflammation. Everything's going wrong because we just can't seem to get ourselves out of this, okay? Your body makes its own glucose. This is why carbohydrates are not, in science terms, they're non-essential. Your body can make its own glucose.